Our team coverage into this winter storm continues with senior reporter Tony Plahetsky.
Tony, I know you've been in touch with officials all over our area about their response to this storm.
We've been talking to them about road conditions, their preparedness leading into it this morning. And right now we want to bring in the new Hays County Sheriff. His name is Anthony Hippolito. And Sheriff, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, Jordan was just pointing out that there's still snow bands affecting the cities of San Marcos and Wimberley. So I'm just curious, looking out the window behind you, how things are looking in Hays County this morning.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get this very often here in Central Texas, but it has snowed pretty much all night here in the Hays County area. Driving into the office this morning, Branch Road 12, and every street throughout Hays County is just covered in snow. Luckily, it was snow and not just ice, where we would have seen or had many more issues overnight.
Yeah, as you survey the road conditions, what are some of the more problem spots this morning? Again, people are encouraged to not get on the road, but for people who have to, what are some particular areas that they should be wary of this morning?
Yeah, I-35, particularly the overpasses throughout Hays County, are iced over. We have been in contact with TxDOT just to make sure that they're aware of what we're seeing, and that way they can have an adequate response to take care of that. The roads itself, the county roads itself, are just covered in snow. So we want people who have to get out there and get to work just to plan for extra time and drive very slow. A lot of our deputies reported coming into work this morning that there were just different patches throughout the county that were icy. But again, we're lucky that we just had snow rather than just a complete ice storm.
And just to be clear, that no roads in the county are closed at this point that you are aware of. Is that correct, Sheriff?
Yeah, no, that's correct. No road closures. We have been in contact with Buda PD, Kyle PD, San Marcos PD. The major areas are I-35, FM 967 and 1626. That particular intersection tends to have ice over it, and also Redwood at 110 over in the San Marcos area. We've been getting a lot of reports of ice on the road. So again, we're not used to this in Central Texas. So please, if you do not have to get out and go to work, obviously all the schools are closed, please just stay at home. It's going to warm up today, so just be patient, and you'll be able to get out later today.
Sheriff, as the sun comes up this morning, what will be the role of your deputies? What will they be out there doing this morning?
Yeah, obviously, we just want to make sure the flow of traffic and the folks that are out there are getting to where they need to be safely. We have deputies staged throughout the county to respond to a variety of different calls. But we also encourage our deputies to not drive unless they absolutely have to. Obviously, if there's an emergency, we're going to do what we have to do. But we just strategically placed our deputies in various corners of the county. That way, if there's an emergency, we're able to get there in a timely manner.
Which is underscores an important point as well, which is that as people venture out, if there are accidents, that causes an emergency response, potentially putting those first responders at risk as well. It can be a very dangerous job, particularly when road conditions are like they are.
No, without a doubt. And any time that we go to an accident, whether it be on a highway or on a county road, our deputies put their lives on the line. You know, it's one of the most dangerous things that we do. And when we have an ice or a snowstorm just like this, we have to work closely with our fire partners to ensure that our roads are closed safely. They actually play a big part in putting their big fire engines in a strategic place to try to keep the scene safe.
Hays County Sheriff Anthony Hippolito, we really appreciate you taking the time early this morning to give us some insight on what has developed overnight and continues to develop this morning in your county. Thank you so much again.